My name is Venkata Kancharla. I'm an RPA Solution Architect working in CMG Financial. I've been using automation anywhere from 4 years. I started with version 10.x, then 11, now 360. CMG Financial is a mortgage company. We provide loans to the borrowers, and we automate those business processes to help end users to process the loans faster. So that's pretty much we do on the automation use cases. The application's response time is slow when you're using a desktop, when you're trying to process an application. But if you implement automation, it can run whole night. You don't need to sit on the desk and watch what's happening. So that's a great idea to implement automation. Prior implementation, it is just a manual steps, right? You can't inject other softwares like APIs. You can't inject while you're doing manual tasks. But using Automation Anywhere, you can bring n number of tools and connect to Automation Anywhere. So that's a great success. So based upon my experience, when we started Automation Anywhere, we tried exploring with Microsoft Power Automate also, but it's not enterprise level at that moment. Maybe it's coming up, but Automation Anywhere already have this set standards, and the customer support is awesome. So whenever I have issues, you guys are there to help me. So I prefer Automation Anywhere compared to any other tool in terms of architecture, in terms of design, in terms of user interface, how the tool looks. So by considering all these, we choose an Automation Anywhere. The recent update from Automation Anywhere in the A360 is code analysis. Previously, when you want to review the code to see any hard code delays or anything, you need to go line by line. Now if you run it, you already have it. Inside the tool says, hey, these are the lines, it's hard coded. So some of the cool features added in the Automation Anywhere that really helping everyone. As I said earlier, to process any application which you received, using n number of applications, opening in a desktop will take a time because the response from third-party application also takes time. But using any APIs, any databases through Automation Anywhere moves things faster and efficient, and you save a lot of time. It depends upon process to process. At least 50% of the time you will save at any process. Sometimes it's 70%, but on an average you save 50%. Using Automation Anywhere, we kind of eliminated human errors because you can add n number of exceptions. You know what scenario has already been implemented, and you can always catch through emails, Teams messages, and you can identify what's going on. So on the Automation Copilot, if I have any internal tool or application, I want to pass variables to run my task, I don't have it. I have to use only RE. I just can't use RE to use some other process, right? Automation Copilot. So maybe the team can work on it and make it more efficient to use across all enterprise organizations, is what I feel. It's not that complicated for business users to use because every command, it defines what does command do in the tool. So I mean it's going to take a couple of months to understand the process flow, but going through the documentation, and we have a community edition too to help practice, and we have a forums or I think a people community. You can ask a number of questions if you have anything you want to understand. We did a kind of a POC to see how it is working. It met some of our expectations. As I said earlier, it's not meeting all of the expectations, but yeah, some of the use cases it will help in the future. But right now we just did a POC and see how it's interacting with our bots, with an RE or automation copilot. It definitely helped employees who is working in CMG Financial. It definitely helped them to make things faster. You really don't need to open applications to process anything. You just need to use automation copilot, provide some information, in the background bots will run. So I think it definitely helps users. As I said, APIs, databases, websites, it's pretty much general stuff. It's a great tool by connecting n number of other third-party tools. Based upon my previous experience, it's hard to code with mainframe applications. But only Automation Anywhere have that time TN3270 terminal emulator, which you can really access our mainframe applications to extract the information. No one does that. So you do have a great tools inside Automation Aware. It's not that much enterprise level like how the Automation Aware is structured right now, and support in the community. If you have any questions, you get a live support agent from Automation Aware helping us. Hey, what's the issue? Previously we used to raise a ticket. Now it's amazing. People are responding in live. That really helps because you don't need to wait a ticket to process for 24 hours, come back and work on it, right? So that's one of the key factors. Couple of months to implement Automation Anywhere in our company. I don't say it's easy. It depends upon organization to organization. You need to add more variables and define the standards, but it's not that much, but it's okay. I can say not more than easy, but it's okay. Of course, because when you upgrade a version, sometimes devices will be disconnected. Sometimes you need to go and check if the devices deployments is happening or not. And sometimes a deployment failed, you don't know. So definitely automation will require maintenance. Two of them right now, including myself. I'm working on an overall, but the responsibilities, as I said, pretty much make sure the bots are deploying in the right schedules. Any device disconnections happens, understand what is the root cause. Sometimes we notice global fetch value errors, where the connectivity between DNS and our servers is not happening. So in those cases, you need to redeploy the bots and provide the logs to Automation Anywhere support guys to make sure these errors won't repeat again. So to do all these analysis, people definitely need some time to spend on a day. I'll say at this moment 3 to 4 hours a day. Initially, it's around 7 or 8, but from past like 2-3 months, it's tremendous. I'll see 10 out of 10. Previously, we don't have a live agent, live support person who can help in the chat window like any other banking sector, right? So it's great to have, because when you know something, when somebody is having the similar mindset, understanding what you're asked, and they will respond immediately, hey, do this, that really helps a lot. And you can continue whatever you're doing. You don't need to wait someone to respond back after 24 hours. So that's why I like the support guys a lot. On a scale of 1 to 10, Automation Anywhere stands at 10 out of 10, without any doubt.